Cassie from Lake Life Realty, and we're here with Nick and Nick, the owners of Climaxe Growing. So thanks for having us.
Thank you for interviewing us.
You're welcome. So let me know how you came up with the idea and how you found the space, first of all.
So we came up with the idea 10, 11 months ago. We were working together. We've known each other for a very long time, and we've always had a lot of different ideas, and nothing seemed to stick. So one day, this guy went to Manchester to throw axes, and he invited us down, me and my wife, and we all went out, and it was a blast. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we came back, and I was like, this is what we gotta do. We gotta open up something around here, something local. That way we don't have to drive in another hour and 15 minutes every time we want to go throw axes. So we started looking for places. We went all over, and the new mall owner here gave us a shot, and we found this place, and it had 2 bathrooms and a sink.
Perfect.
And that's what we needed.
Yep.
So there wasn't much out there, but we've made this place work, and we're very happy with it. Yeah.
Nice. What kind of atmosphere can you expect when you come in here?
Pretty laid back. Yeah, we're not like super strict on we want everyone to be safe, but as long as everyone's being safe, we give them extra time and stuff like that.
Yeah. Super laid back.
Do you guys host parties, events? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we host birthday parties,
Okay.
bachelor parties, bachelorette, a lot of company events.
Team building.
Team building. We've done a lot of charity events since we've been open. Done a lot of charity events. So big groups, we do big group discounts.
Okay.
After 11 people, we take it down by $5 per person. And yeah, we've had what? Max capacity in here.
Yeah,
Like
I can imagine.
70
Few
plus
times.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah, given that, do you suggest calling ahead?
100%. Definitely call ahead and make a reservation. Yeah.
How did you come up with the name?
I honestly don't remember.
We were at our job, and when I said we should open up our own axe throwing place around here, we started looking up axe puns like immediately on our phones, and we were all going through a list, and it was hysterical, honestly. We were just laughing the whole time. The amount of axe puns out there is ridiculous, and a lot of the good ones had been taken. So we came across Climaxe, and
Like one of the first ones we came across too.
Yep.
Yeah, and it wasn't taken yet, or it wasn't in Canada, but they had closed down.
Sure.
So
Okay.
yeah. And then we were like, maybe that doesn't sound good. Maybe we shouldn't use that word.
Right.
And we were like, maybe we should look up the definition of it. And the definition is like the peak of excitement. And I was like, well, that actually is kind of cool, because it is exciting to throw axes. And yeah, so we're just like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And that's
Very cool. I like the name.
thank you.
Can people bring their own axes? What should they wear? What do you recommend?
you can bring your own axe.
Okay.
We definitely recommend closed-toed shoes, no sandals.
Naturally.
don't want toes getting chopped off.
Yeah.
But yeah, as long as we inspect the axe that they bring in, make sure it's safe to throw. You can bring in your own axe.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Tell me about the scoring and how that works.
So there's obviously a bunch of lines around the circles around the target. You got 1 point for the whole outer ring, and then it counts up from there. So you got 2, 3, 4. Around the bullseye's 5, and then a bullseye itself is 6 points. You start off by throwing 5 throws each. So if there's a big group, you'd get a double lane. 2 people would throw next to each other. Typically for leagues, which we can get into after and kind of explain that a little bit more, but 2 people would throw next to each other. They'd throw 5 throws, and then they clank axes, and then they switch lanes, and then they throw their last 5 throws. So you basically, if you're in a single lane, you're going to throw 5, next person throws 5, next person throws 5, but you're each going to get a total of 10 throws per game.
Okay.
Out of your 10 throws, You can go for what they call a kill shot. It's the blue dot.
Okay.
If you call it and you hit it, it's worth 8 points, but if you miss, it's 0. So a perfect score is a 64, which is extremely difficult. It's 8 bullseyes and both kill shots hit in 1 round.
Has anyone hit that?
We have a couple friends who have, yeah. And we have a 64 club board that you can sign if you do hit it.
We've both been one shot off many times.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, neither of us have quite got there, but we've been close. So because we've known each other for so long, I'm always like, I'm going to get it first.
Yeah.
Super competitive. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So, but yeah, if you hit a 64, well, like a legitimate 64 while you're here, you get a axe with your name engraved on it. So,
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Tell me about the leagues.
So the leagues, you want to talk about the leagues a little bit?
Yeah, so the leagues, they do 4 per year. They run 8 weeks. The first 7 weeks, it's 4 games per night. So a total of 28 through the 7 weeks. And then on week 8, we run a tournament, double elimination bracket. We hand out like a medallion, a league medallion for first place. And then we always usually give our league members half off the next league if they want to join again.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. All kinds of different prizes. We're going to mix up the prizes this league. We started off with, what, 11? 11 people. And then we've just added on, I think, like 4 or 6 more people. So we're slowly growing our leagues, which is a lot of fun. You play it as like an individual. It's not teams like in bowling. You're not like on a bowling team.
Right.
So a lot of people are like, I want to be on a team, but it operates a little bit different than other like darts and stuff like that.
Right.
So you're just playing one-on-one. You get 4 matches a night, and we normally run those on the leagues on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You get a free hour of warm-up before you throw. So the league starts.
A whole hour?
Yeah.
Yep.
So to warm up or whatever, hang out. So that starts at 6 till about 7, and then right around 7 we'll start our actual throwing for leagues, and
Usually runs till like 8:39.
yeah, it runs a couple hours.
But if you're a league member, you also get 20% off any other time you come in. Friends and family get 10% off. And you also get a free hour of throwing on Sunday as well.
Okay, a little matinee.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all points-based too. So we're affiliated with Waddle, World Axe Throwing League. So all the scores get uploaded through their app. So we had a few people here that were throwing, and they 128 out of like 6,000 people that were throwing through Waddle. If you're a top 128 after the 7 weeks, then you qualify for Pro League. And we had a few people here who
That's cool.
qualified.
That's awesome.
Pretty sweet.
Putting Lakes Region on the map.
Definitely.
Yeah. So they have a chance to go to like the actual World Axe Throwing Championship, which is in Ohio. They mix it up.
Yeah, I'm
every
not sure what
year,
it is. I don't even think they're having it this year. I don't believe it's till next
They're
year.
gonna have 2 of them next year, though, from what I was told. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's addicting.
It is, and we have an app that we upload like before we do the matches. It randomly generates your match for the night or your matches for the night. So you could be going up against somebody that is in Pro League that's really good, or somebody who just started that just wants to try it out. So it's a good mix. It's fun.
Tell me about the board prep.
That's this guy. Luckily, he's the board prepper. We load all these boards in. We get about a shipment of like 200, 250, somewhere in that range, almost every month.
Yeah, about every
Go
month
through
and a
them
half.
pretty quickly. So we load those up. It's tons of fun. And then the board prep, it's poplar wood.
Yep.
Sometimes we use cottonwood as well. So we've got a little bit of a mix over there. We have a jig on the wall over there where we put the boards and line them up, and we've got some stencils to make the targets. But we just got 2-inch boards to make it so that we could flip them, try to get a little bit more use out of them, because we do go through them pretty quickly.
It has been working.
Yeah, it's been working out all right.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because that's really, the biggest part of the overhead and the axes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we go through a lot.
Definitely prep work involved in that.
Actually, if anybody that's watching this ever wants free firewood, we put it all out back. So
Good to know.
bring a truck, take whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all out back.
What are your hours?
Tuesday through Friday, we are open 4 to 10.
Okay.
Saturday noon to 11, and Sunday noon to 9, and then we're closed on Monday.
Perfect. Do you plan on extending those hours at all, or like later into the evening, or seasonally, or anything like that?
It all depends. I mean, for vacation, for school vacation, we opened up a couple hours early. We opened up at noon. Oh, no, 2 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, it was 2.
So we open up at 2 during school vacation, and then upon like special requests, like if there's like a big group that's like, hey, you know, we can only get in there at this time, we're not going to say no to it. So we're pretty flexible with our hours when it comes to that. But for the most part, the hours probably stay the same. Yeah, with summer, we'll see. We'll see. It really all depends. Yeah, it's hard to tell right now because we opened in June of last year, so we had only been open for the kind of like more of the tail end of the summer by the time people knew we were here. So we haven't gone through the beginning of a summer yet, so it's kind of hard to gauge the hours and when we should be open. But yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for having us. Maybe we can do a demonstration of sorts.
Sweet.
Definitely.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you.